Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, depending on all your time zones. How are you doing? Hope you're all having an amazing and wonderful time of the day. And I'm glad to have you on board with a game that I didn't play in a very long time. It's definitely, as you've been noticing, Euro Truck Simulator 2. And we are going to be exploring the Nordic Horizons DLC. A DLC that actually came around not long ago, probably a week ago or something, and it has added the entirety of Norway, Finland, and Sweden. It is literally a complete area right now, as you can see here. I believe probably around somewhere where this border is, like kind of border, imaginary border where I've been driving into it. It's been like the entirety of how it was before. And now they've been extended it with this new DLC, so I think this is exactly where the starting area. And in this stream, we'll be exploring it, enjoying it, because I've been seeing the reviews that it's pretty much having an entirety of new, beautiful surroundings. And our job that we've picked up, unfortunately, I cannot show it to you. It's one that we'll be driving from here, from Alesund to Ostersund, and we'll be trying to be going even higher if we can, as we are actually be doing more jobs into it and look into the surroundings. And of course, we'll be talking about some other stuff, because I want to like share with some of you guys some important details that are going to be regarding about the future of the way I'm going to be streaming stuff, because there are a lot of things that I didn't actually be telling you about what's been happening recently in real life, and I'm going to be sharing to you guys starting in this stream. So make sure you guys grab some snacks, grab some drinks, because we'll be doing some interesting stuff here. We'll be talking about fun stuff. And no, if you believe it, that's something bad about my streaming schedule, it's not actually anything related to that. So don't worry about it all. It's nothing bad. It's just like a difference, something that is going to be changing. I need to take into consideration starting from the future. But for now, let me actually grab, before I'm actually getting into details, let me just power on here my truck. Okay, sounds look good. So let me go pick up my trailer, because I already picked the job, so I make sure I'm not losing it. Let me see if my tracking skills are still good, because it might not be the case. Okay, I'm kidding. I'm driving. You're gonna be like, oh, but Blake, you're driving almost daily. Yeah, shut up. This is a game. That's not real life, supposedly. So let me get this straight. Okay. I'm gonna try to be as realistic as possible here. Okay, I hope I didn't get that. Nope, I didn't. Let's get this a little bit like that. And we should be good. Alright, perfect.
Let's go.
Okay, now I will be able to see. Okay, this is on neutral. Perfect. Now we can actually see the map. So this is gonna be our first delivery into the newer area from Alesund to Ostersund. This is exactly how it sounds, and that is how it looks like. We're having a short, I believe, probably an hour or so trip. But let me just lower a bit the music in the background so you can actually guys hear me properly, which I think you already do, but just to make sure that all is good here. Alright, so let's do this. I'm really excited about, I'm really excited about this new area. Okay, so I need to actually get my camera inverse. Okay, this is the horn. Okay, I wanted to get the camera movement. That's where we have it. And also, let me bring my beacon. Okay, this is perfect. We are so good. How are you doing, Nodi? Welcome again, bro. Hope you're having a good evening. We are having a very long trailer here today, guys. Double trailer, to say more like. So it's gonna be a bit of an interesting challenge. But I'll be doing as realistic as possible. Okay, looks like we are good to go. Oh, Let's do this. How am I? I'm alright. I could say that probably I'm a bit nervous about what's going to be. Oh my god. Yo, that was actually perfect. I was looking in my mirror there. That was actually perfect regarding to my exit from a very narrow area. Okay, so there is 50 kilometers. Gonna have to keep it like that. And yeah, things are... I'm a bit nervous because tomorrow is a very important day for me. And before I'm actually getting into more details about what's gonna happen tomorrow, I would like to talk to you guys about some stuff that I actually been keeping you all in the dark for a few months already. But let me actually get out of this area because looks like I'm having a lot of corners to do. Let me actually try to get out of the area from Alesund because this is where we are starting. And we're having a delivery to Ostersund, to North Rail, by the way it looks like.
At the roundabout, take the third exit.
Yeah. Okay. Come on. Wow. Do I really have to deal with the parking brake on? Are you serious? Okay, I'm doing with the parking brake engaged. Okay, perfect. I started with the parking brake engaged. This is a full manual simulation. I thought I could actually use only the clutch and the acceleration, the throttle. Looks like it wasn't the case. Okay, looks like we are good. We're having 70 kilometers, driving literally outside the area, outside the city. This is a manned truck that I've been upgrading to the max. It's fully upgraded, 600 horsepower. It has 6 speeds because of the fact that I have it on manual transmission. I wanted to have like the realistic experience like I would drive a car. I know that normal tracks nowadays are having like automatic transmission and 12 gears. But in this case, I'm having my 7-gear shifter. TH8A from the 3300 Thrustmaster wheel. RSGT model, to say more like. And I wanted to have the most realistic experience. I've just binded it. Have some 6 manual shifters in the game. And that would be it. Really looks like I would drive a car. Okay, regarding what I was talking about in the past. Let me bring it to the 5th gear first. So we can move it to 80s. Okay, you know what? Music in the background, you are too loud. Give me some more quiet time. Okay, perfect. So, I probably... I don't know how should I start it, but let me just say it pretty much in the way that you've probably been noticing, guys, how I wasn't... I had like lots of moments when I made posts that, oh, I have to go for like a week or 2 or a few days, I needed some time and things like those. I've been making several posts about it in my community area, in community post list. And that wasn't actually in vain. It was with a reason.
Take the second exit.
And that reason was pretty much for the fact that around June, to say more like, my previous company's department has pretty much suffered a kind of disbanding situation. And due to that, I literally pretty much I knew that I'm gonna not be employed anymore, kind of stuff like that. And due to that, I pretty much have started to look everywhere to find a new job and stuff. And with the crisis going on worldwide and things like that, I've been pretty much looking into it for a lot of months by now. And yep, I managed to... The time passed, I couldn't manage to get anything, got unemployed. But things didn't go exactly that bad. I mean, it was bad with the onboarding stuff and things like getting interviews things like those. Been getting into lots of them and not so much at the same time. Okay, let me just park it here. And looks like we're going over the seas.
Finding new routes.
But long story short, recently things actually went for the best, as one of the companies, which I'm going to be keeping it private so I can actually respect their privacy, called me in after having the interviews, all the process like regarding interviews, HR, technical interview, a manager interview, and so on. They decided to hire me. And tomorrow... Hey yo! Welcome Raiders, how are you doing? Thank you so much, Wesley. Hello to you, brother. Welcome to you. Welcome to everybody. How are you doing, my friends? Welcome to the stream. And glad to have you on this chill vibe, relaxing stream kind of today, as wanted to share some important stuff while exploring this amazing Nordic Horizons DLC along with you guys. I don't know why I'm actually having my racing equipment on the screen on the bottom left side while holding my actual throttle inputs and stuff, but hey, I wanted to keep it. Racing or not, it's still a driving simulation game after all. So yeah, long story short, I managed to get to a company that I wanted to keep the details private, so respect their privacy. They managed to give me a contract. It will look good, exactly what I was doing. And starting tomorrow, I'm having my first... I'm getting back to work officially. And I was literally happy because I was literally unemployed for the past, I don't know, 6 months almost. Or if not, if I didn't pass it already. Those kind of months. It's a full-time 8 hours per day, 40 hours per week, of course. Not gonna say like other stuff that are unrelated, of course. So don't... Okay, that was a toll, it wasn't a fine. I was pretty much worried because I said like 79. I think that was the track speed, right? So yeah, I'm getting back into the working times. And tomorrow it's my onboarding time. Probation for like 90 days starting tomorrow until February. So yeah, what I wanted mostly to say is that this shouldn't... It looks like probably pretty much like interesting stuff, good for me and stuff, but what you're probably wondering, what about the streaming schedule? Yeah, I was starting early, pretty much a lot of time, simply for the fact because yeah, I was usually, when I was working at my previous company, at around 8 PM local time. Pretty much because I was coming back from work and stuff, and that's when I was the earliest I could probably start. And because I wasn't unemployed during those months, I was starting at 6 because it was a time where I was actually like enjoying... I was like studying on my own, even if it was like... for an interview, even if it was like for my own, to develop my knowledge on this IT path, career journey, you name it. And yeah, pretty much that would be it. I was managing to get everything in settled, like scattering in quotes my brain into multiple sorts of structures, like putting my mind to work in quotes again, into learning a little bit and getting my head into not actually becoming rusty with the knowledge in IT and path in general. So I was pretty much having the time to actually do everything until like 4 or 5 PM every day, except weekends, of course. But whenever it was not weekend, I was pretty much putting a lot of effort into it. And but I was extremely lucky because here in my country, with the crisis, even if you're having like a perfect CV, it's pretty much hard to find a job. And that was an extreme luck what happened to me. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna cherish it wherever I am, and with the company that they hire me, and try to learn as much as I can from them because it's a junior job. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna get into details because, as I mentioned, according to the contract, I'm not allowed to give details, and I'm not gonna do it. I want to respect entirely the privacy to the company itself. I'm not gonna give you any names, any details, what I'm doing there. This is the contract that I signed, so I'm not going to be giving you any details. So I definitely apologize. Oh, Darkness brother, welcome. How are you doing? Hope you are well, and glad to have you on board for this relaxing stream where we are exploring the newest Nordic Horizon DLC in Euro Truck Simulator here, and explaining pretty much stuff about what's happening in my future, because as I was explaining earlier, Darkness bro, long story short, I managed to finally get a new job, and I was explaining like the onboarding process and stuff, and that I'm going to be keeping the data about the company itself and what I'm doing there private, as this is the contract that I signed on. But yeah, I found one. You don't have to worry about it again. I know you've been pretty much worried about me in the past, but you don't have to anymore. You can breathe easily. That starting tomorrow, I'm back into it. You could say that it's pretty much like a weird time to start, but in reality, it's not that weird. It's December, it's the end of the year. Think so. It's gonna be pretty much alright for me to actually start learning what I'm going to be doing there into the detail, because being a junior job with something that I'm completely new in, it's not the programming stuff that I was doing in the past. It's a completely new thing. Literally. But yeah, I can't give you, as I mentioned, I deeply apologize if you ask for details, but according to the contract, I'm forbidden to spell it, and I'm going to be respecting the company privacy without saying the company name or what I'm doing there. Just for now, or at least for now, I'm not giving details. But it should be alright. I was a chemical blender, so we also have to trade chickens. Yeah, exactly. You know exactly my point. You know exactly the position, bro. So I'm glad you actually understand. I hope you other ones that are in the stream watching right now or even on the replay understand it at the same time. But damn, this scenery is beautiful. Man, I'm sometimes actually having to make pauses in my speech because they said that Nordic Horizon is pretty much an amazing kind of one, and they're not actually wrong. This is amazing to actually drive in this. Like, man. This looks really good. I have to admit it. It could also probably be because I made an upgrade. I'm not sure if you guys know about it, but like a week or so ago, I did make a GPU upgrade. I started from, I had an RTX 3060, and I recently upgraded my GPU to an RTX 5070 Ti. If you guys have been watching my YouTube community posts recently, you probably know about it already, but in case you didn't know it before, now you know for sure. How it is. And this could actually add to the graphics as well. The only thing that I can't actually change about that GPU is that it's my quality. Fast pace or games that actually requires a lot of loading textures, it actually not going to be... It's still gonna give for the streaming that vibe of giving that blurriness thingy. But this is just pretty much part of the YouTube limitations for the bitrate and stuff. I can't do it a better quality than it already is, no matter what I do. So the blurriness is still gonna be there for streaming, but if I'm recording actually anything, any kind of recording, it actually looks crystal clear and runs perfectly smooth too. So yeah, whenever I'm streaming, this is gonna be the best quality I could give you. I'm still gonna like try to find ways, or maybe OBS is going to be trying to find ways to actually abide and work with the YouTube streaming limitations, and to actually give the streamers the possibility to actually improve their streaming quality as well. But that's all I have. That's the best I could actually give it to you guys right now. If there is like a slow-paced game, there's gonna be no issue about it, because there is not that much texture to load in, and it's gonna look, it's gonna move great, and it's gonna look crystal clear as well. But for fast-paced games like shooters, driving games, racing games, simulation games like that requires a lot of textures to load in, this is gonna be the best result I could give it to you. Even on a high-end GPU or CPU or anything. Okay, let's make sure that nobody is coming. Nope. We are good. Can't afford the lawyer. We should drive the Trans-Canada Highway, Ricky Mountains, Rolling Hills Open. Yeah, I wish I could do that, but you know, I'm pretty much limited to simulation games to be able to drive. In real life, you never know. And speaking about driving, in the contract of... this is something that I can share because it's something that's generally happening. In the contract of the company, this new company that I signed a contract with, it mentioned stuff that about there's gonna be like different events. How should I say? Oh my god, what are you doing? Are you actually going to overtake or not? Okay, that wasn't weird, AI. Looks like you're gonna crash. Okay, maybe not. That guy was actually trying to overtake me and he didn't actually do anything in the end. He just screwed up himself. And I'm not even driving beyond the limits. The limit is there, 80 kilometers, as you can see here. And I'm having like 74. Okay, so back to my contract. There's gonna be times when I'm gonna have like team buildings and stuff like those. And that's gonna require me to actually be able to drive probably away from my country that I'm actually working on. And there's gonna be like times when I will have to actually not do any kind of streams during that time. But yeah, I will be driving the world for the most part, I'm not sure. Or traveling, because they're gonna pay me any kind of transport, if there's gonna be coming to that. You know. So yeah, during that time is gonna be moments where I will be not streaming, of course, because I cannot bring my computer with me during those kind of events, team buildings, stuff like that, related. But what I want to say is that even though I have this new job, that doesn't mean I'm gonna stop streaming. That's not happening. Over my dead body is gonna be me not streaming at all. So keep that in mind that even though this stuff happened to me, I'm not going away. You're not getting rid of me that easy. I'm still gonna be streaming, but I'm going to be getting back to my old streaming schedule. Like, for example, as I mentioned earlier, I was streaming at around 6 p.m. Local time, for the most part, plus minus or around 6 p.m. Eastern European local time. But with this new schedule, I'll be starting either at 8 p.m., either at 9 p.m., depends on when I'm comfortable with, and if there is nothing that I have to prepare for the next day on my own time. Okay, I have to keep this lane because I'm going to be getting onto the right side at some point. I wish I wouldn't have highways, but I guess I have no choice. Pretty much the local roads are the most beautiful ones. But let's keep on highways for now. Okay, I'm that's a little bit above the limit. Let me not get a ticket. Nope, no tickets for me. I have enabled the fees if I'm actually not respecting the driving rules in the game. So if I'm doing something bad, I'll be getting that fines, those fine from the police. Or even if there is a police car driving around me and I'm actually not respecting the driver rules, I'm getting a fine. Doesn't have to be speed cameras or stuff like that. So yeah, starting tomorrow, whenever I'll be able to stream, I'm getting back to my usual streaming time, which is, as I mentioned, either 8 p.m., either 9 p.m. local time. And if you guys are wondering what my local time is, it's it's Eastern European time, which is GMT plus 2 during the normal times, or plus 3 during the daylight saving hour during summer. For the most part, it's summer whenever we're having the daylight saving hour. So it's gonna be a much later streams. I believe you guys from that are actually in Europe or below my time zone, like I don't know, America and stuff, probably is gonna be better. But for you people that are actually watching me from Asia, or that you are actually pretty much further late, like GMT plus 5, 6, there's nothing I can do about it anymore. Pretty much a 6 p.m. local time was pretty much a perfect balance, because people that were from Asia could actually be able to catch up me live on my streams. But now, there is an unfortunate thing that you're gonna probably be able to, for you guys to be thankful that you could watch the replays for the most part. I can't do anything about it. But I'm making it easy for you guys. If you've been watching me or been following me for a few years by now, you probably know that I'm like to add every timestamps whenever I'm ending a stream. So whenever you are like, I'm finishing a stream, if you wait like, I don't know, around an hour, you could actually see the timestamps in my every stream that I'm making when you're watching on the replay. So you can breath easily that you will be able to actually get a summary or what happened in any stream, or you can even watch your important parts if you guys want to watch that, of course. But I suggest you guys do, because I'm putting a lot of time into actually adding those timestamps into it, no matter if it's just normal videos or shorts. I prefer to make it easier for the audience, because you guys are like the clients and or the customers, and customers are always right. Okay, let's give it a second gear here and make sure that I'm not hitting something. I have to look at my right mirror there, because I'm having a very long trailer today. Actually, let me actually get past that roundabout so you can actually see the trailer, in case you didn't see it before. We're having a long trailer. It's not heavy, but it's pretty long and it's easy to damage it.
Exit now.
Yep, we are good. Okay, there's another roundabout. So after this next roundabout, I want to have like a straight line like the what's actually after that.
Take the second exit. Exit now.
Okay, now I can actually show it to you. Looks like this is our trailer today, guys. A very long one. Powering your success. I need to make sure that I'm keeping the vehicle set straight as well. This is why I have to be extremely careful, because I can easily damage it.
Go straight on.
So yeah, that'll be pretty much about it, guys. So if I have to make a summary about what's happening after starting tomorrow when my new job, is that during the probation time, I'll be having like, I might not be as constant as I used to be. So yeah, it's a very high chance that sometimes I would not be able to stream even for a few days or probably for an entire week. But that's probably just applying for the probation day. Sometimes I would have like events like, how should I mention, like having to go abroad or team buildings and stuff like those, and they would actually put me away from streaming for a few days. But another part is that I will be starting later than I usually did. Instead of 6 p.m. local time, I will be aiming to start around 8 or 9 p.m. East European time, or local time for me, which is GMT plus 2. So yeah, that's the summary part about it. Also, don't be afraid. Nothing extremely worse is gonna happen. I'm not quitting or anything. But it was something that I didn't talk to you. I kept you guys in the dark, and I've seen you guys been worrying about me, telling me, "Oh, are you okay?" Stuff like that in Discord, in DMs, and I really appreciate you all. Whenever I was like mentioning that I cannot stream, or that I was like having to not stream for a few days or weeks, or even for a few weeks, it was pretty much that I was like busy trying to find a new job, which happened. So, because it happened, there has to be some small consequences for my streaming schedule that I'm not going to be removing it from my schedule. But please bear with me and remember that even if I'm away for a while, it's not because I quit. If that would happen, it would happen only if I'm entirely having not time at all, which is 99.99% not going to happen in the closest future, or that I'm actually away with some stuff that it's job related. It's a bigger, much bigger company than the one I used to work in the past. And that's gonna be mostly about it. Alright, looks like we're getting into the new area. We traveled to already a country. We are moving to Ostersund. If you guys are locals, this is gonna be the place that we are going right now. Ostersund, we are going to be delivering to North Rail. That's our delivery today. And man, I'm really enjoying this view. Whoever said that this DLC is actually looking amazing, they were not wrong. This is definitely looking amazing. And this is those are my first ever minutes in this DLC. I didn't drive before. I was like selecting a delivery to make sure that I'm driving into the DLC area. And even in real life, I'm the kind of guy that likes to actually jump into the car and just like drive around. I prefer to be on the move instead of like moving on foot and explore. I prefer to explore by car as well a lot. And now I know this is a truck, but I'm taking the view. I enjoy the view. They've definitely put a lot of work into it. I think this DLC has been like on the work for a while. Not sure exactly how long, but they've been working on it and they've been actually posting blogs about the progress on it. And are definitely great results into it. I didn't see any downsides yet to it. Like, no complaints so far, at least from my end. If you guys have been playing this for a while, maybe you have some complaints if you discover something, but those are my first ever 37 minutes of, let's say 20 minutes, because I didn't start exactly at the first minute of the stream. I can't believe I'm actually faster than the car in front of me, surprisingly. In this game, usually, I'm surprised to actually see a car that's actually slower. Did they actually remove the fact that the cars are not actually driving the speed limit all the time? It could be. Watch out, you could make an accident. Ooh, okay, let me just go full throttle and actually crash into him. Nah, that's not gonna happen. Nah, imagine if I would actually just move my wheel right now all the way to the left and crash into the bus. Welcome in, Avenger, bro. How are you doing? Okay, so I know I've already been talking about the stuff. Oh, police, sir. No, I wasn't actually going above beyond the speed limit with more than 10 kilometers. But I'm glad they didn't actually give me a fine. I'm supposed to be driving with 60 here, but I was above 60 to 70s when the police was there. Nah, why? Why would that happen? That's impossible. And if you guys are wondering what's there, that's actually around my wheel camera and my shifter. I'm having a real-time live input on my pedals. The green one is my throttle. The red one, it's my brake. And the blue one is my clutch. When you're gonna see them, the way I'm pressing them and how exactly I'm giving the inputs in real time. This game definitely deserves to be driven with a wheel. No matter if it's in my case, the Trustmaster T300 RS GT and the TH8A shifter, or any other kind of wheel that would actually give a realistic force feedback, like the Logitech G29, the G923, the G920, or Moza wheels, R5, R8, or what other models there are, Fanatic. Any kind of wheel is actually good for this game. What is this guy doing? I think I was so focused to the chat, I didn't see that guy was using the beams, the signal beams. Thank God I actually have good brakes on this. I literally just slammed the brakes there. We are getting closer to Ostersund, 60 kilometers. Sir? No, stay there. Okay. It's making me space. Okay. I didn't play Euro Truck Simulator in a while. Last time I was playing Euro Truck Simulator was when I was streamed Beyond the Baltic Sea, or not Beyond the Baltic Sea. I'm not even sure if what DLC I streamed, but I remember I was streaming. I streamed Euro Truck Simulator 2 on recently, like a year or so, and I was having like a Volkswagen car DLC, and I was like exploring it with no commentary. And it was an amazing vibe, but I was like, maybe I should have just kept the commentary on. Even though pretty much the objective is to actually enjoy the view. It was the same with that, the same as with this one. I could probably just make like a reference when I'm like adding the timestamps to the previous stream, even though it's like a little bit of a worse quality back there than this one. Excluding the blurriness of course. Because streams are always looking blurry on fast-paced streams like this one. Even though it's like a simulation game, there are a lot of textures that are loading every second. And it's not the GPU's power anymore. It's pretty much the way it loads. It's coming every thousands of textures per second, and that's causing the blurriness. It's not GPU related. That's just how streams are working due to the streaming limitations that YouTube has. No matter what settings I'm doing, no matter how perfect, crystal clear settings I'm doing, they're gonna look like that every time. Yeah, we're having a 100 kilometers per hour zone, and I've disabled the 90 kilometers track limits. So I'm still gonna drive like legal, but I wanna use like the car limits. Well, that was close. Okay. There is a cup in front of me. I should probably panic. But I'm not. Only the fools are panicking when there is the cup in front of them. And only the stupid are getting fines. No, I have scratched the second part. It's not always being stupid to get a fine when you are getting stopped by the police and getting a fine. Because no, it's not always your fault. It sometimes can be judged wrong, but there's nothing you can do about it as long as you're having solid proof. So yeah, I would say starting tomorrow, I'm pretty nervous. I'll be everything I mentioned already in the beginning of the stream, so far, I'll be making a community post after I'm adding the timestamps, because I want you guys that didn't catch it up to get the to see the shorter, how should I say, to get the details in case you didn't catch the stream live. Also known as this one. Let me show it to you guys, the trailer that I'm driving with. Is this one. I give it the third gear. We're having a double long trailer. Powering my success. I wonder what kind of thing is actually selling in here. Used plastics. It's not something interesting. Just plastic. This is why this track is actually easy to drive. Even for a man with 600 horsepower.
Get ready to turn right.
Oh, there were actually people waiting. Oh, and speaking about this, people waiting, they are working on a bus kind of DLC. And we'll actually be able to transport the passengers like other people instead of actual how should I know, trailers, loads of contracts regarding to deliveries. We'd be able to just like transport people in an Euro Truck game. I'm not sure. It looks exciting to me, and we'll see how this is gonna go. Okay, I need to be careful here. I don't want to like damage it. I've been trying my very best to not damage the trailer.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Okay, looks like it didn't. I hope... I know sometimes the EA can actually be a little bit tricky in this game. But it looks like it's not the case.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Okay. Okay, I have time to get in. A little bit on the other way, but I need to make sure that my trailer goes alright. Yep, it does. Okay, now it's gonna be tough because I'm gonna try to do a realistic parking of the trailer.
Get ready to turn right.
I hope I can actually do it properly and it's not gonna take me like thousands of attempts. I could do the easy way out, but that's not my goal. Well,
Turn
well,
right.
I think I was a little bit too wide. I guess I was lucky.
Finally, we are here.
Okay, how am I supposed to do that? Well, okay, I can't do anything. This is not gonna work. I'm gonna just place this normally, I guess. It's too long for... Okay, a little bit more to the left. I can see there that it was close to the border. I guess this is not gonna be like a complicated parking. What? Maybe more in front? Oh yeah, okay, I had to actually move more in front. Alright. Parking brake. Stop this. And let's unload it. Alright. An excellent one. Yeah, so I'm using my own currency. Maybe I should have just moved it to euros. But it's okay. Alright, let's see what if we... Okay, this is too long. Yeah, let me see something else. Oh, those are too long. Okay, let me actually check the entire area, not just this company. Let's see, Fry Market. Let's check them all. Okay, this looks promising. No, 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 no. Donbass. Anything else? What did I... Okay. Nah, those are getting too long. Actually, you know what? I think we are actually gonna be able to... We are gonna do that. Kokkola. That's an interesting name. Okay, looks like we are gonna go to Finland area. And we'll be driving to Kokkola. I'm sorry, I don't speak Finnish, so I think Kokkola is the name. We are gonna do vinegar from here to Finland. This is still part of the Nordic Horizons DLC, so we're not gonna lose too much stuff. But to actually save some time, I will be doing something called the fast traveling glitch. I mean, it's a part of the game. It's not really part of the game, but I'm gonna do this to actually get faster to start the delivery quicker. Okay.
Time to get the job done.
All right. Let's select it. Let's see if we can actually customize this differently. Oh, I could actually do the same. Let's actually have a smaller one this time. Actually, you know what? Nah, I'm gonna keep my B double. We've been driving B doubles. Let's keep the B doubles. Let's actually enjoy ourselves. So, let's take this job. And, where is it? Oh, it's all the way in the back. All right. Let me check my fuel statistics. Okay, I'm gonna have to refuel as well on my way. I think the truck doesn't have that many damages. Okay, reverse. Right. Parking brake. Okay, I know why I stopped. Why I turned on the engine. I didn't want to turn it on. Okay. Load that in. Perfect.
Time to hit the road.
Okay. And let's go. Finland, we are coming. What do you think about the DLC so far, guys? Okay, let's put apart my story, because as I mentioned, I've pretty much been telling you all what's gonna start in this first delivery, what's gonna be changing starting tomorrow with my streaming schedule and real life stuff, without keeping the privacy as much as I could for the company. Then I'm gonna start working on my new job. What do you think about the DLC so far? I'll say it's definitely promising.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
Especially having a double trailer here. But I would say that this area,
Exit now.
even without the DLC, it was looking amazing. But probably a little bit too short, but now that it has been extended, it's definitely a blast to drive in. Okay, let me check my details. Having 25 hours to complete it. Yeah, I disabled the sleeping time, just so I don't actually have to look for sleeping places. But I'm gonna have to refuel in around like 1.6 kilometers. I'm gonna have to refuel. I'm gonna have to be careful about it.
Turn left.
Okay, I have time to maneuver here without touching the cup as well. Happy burger. Okay, we are still in the 60s here for some reason. guess probably until we are getting to the highway.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Okay. Yep. Branflo. Looks like we are in here. Back to 60s. I wonder if I for some reason I'm by muscle memory for playing too many racing games. For some reason I'm doing rev matching. I don't know why. Probably I shouldn't do it. It's not really important. I'm not even sure if the game actually recognizes the rev matching or gives any, how should I say, benefits in this game. Okay, so our delivery is, as I mentioned, to Kokkola from in Finland at the company Suprema. I'm not sure if there is a Finnish pronunciation about it. If any people from Finland in the stream or even on the replay, you can correct me if I'm wrong. But because I don't speak the language, I don't know if there is an English pronunciation or not. Yeah, I know I could use the autopilot, but I'm pretty much fun to how I drive in real life without the autopilot. I'm using it pretty much on the highways, the autopilot, but not on like kind of country roads, if it makes sense. I like to call those type of roads country roads and the highways highways. Usually in the country roads I'm not using the autopilot. I'm using it only on the highways. If I know I'm driving like long ways.
Go straight on.
Oh man. Let me bring it to 5th gear and actually look around a bit. Oh, there's a train there in the distance. Nice. Okay, I need to make sure I'm actually driving straight. But the viewing, the sightseeings are actually catching on me, like taking my breath and my eyes away. My breath, because this is actually looking breathtaking. Okay, there is a gas station there, but I don't really need it right now. I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it with this. Oh, actually, maybe I can. I think I might be able to. Without actually refueling. But we'll see. Okay, let's check the damages. Are there any kind of damages? Nope. Crystal clear on the damage. We are good. I'm surprised there are pretty much those kind of speed limits in this area, because I remember in the old DLC part, the older DLC part, I think 70 kilometers was the highest you could actually drive on those kind of country roads. But here it's literally 100, unless it's just like an express route. Those are like express roads, which they look like that. I guess it kind of makes sense. Okay, this is 60 area. And make some... Let me increase the gap a bit because I'm a little bit too much in front of the guy in front of me. I'm too close. I know why I said it, it's so hard. I should have just mentioned it. I'm too close to him. Easy peasy.
Go straight on.
Okay, let's look a bit around while it's... I can zoom more than that? Nah, I can't. I can't even zoom in. Oh! Green light. I'm having full simulation on the driving. So yeah, I have to do the proper clutch and throttle. Or I have to use the hand, the parking brake, depending on the situation.
Go straight on.
Okay, now let me look around. I might be missing stuff, but I just want to like see it all while I'm here. Because this DLC is so big, literally. Just look at this. So I've been playing for an hour, and I only managed to drive from here. This is where we started the stream, and we got here the Ostersund. And now we've got it all the way here, and we are moving our way to Kokkola. And I'm gonna see if I could actually manage to get higher from maybe here, like Kahani, or Ulu, or Kusamo, or maybe I could actually manage to get another delivery and getting as high as we can. That would actually be amazing. But we'll see, guys, when we are gonna be reaching our delivery. Okay, green light. We are good to go. Oh, 40 in here. Okay. Let me lower the speed in this case. I was like getting close to 60s. Another red light area. So there are gas stations everywhere in here. So you can't really say that you can run out of fuel. Oh, there is a guy on the bike there. Nice. Nice NPC. I didn't know they actually added those kind of NPCs in this game. I'm surprised to actually see that. I know that in the Beyond the Baltic Sea, it's they're having like tractors and stuff. You could actually find them while driving around. Wow. I guess those areas are having too short those things. Man, I've literally caught everyone. Every kind of it. And there are actually speed trap cameras as well. I guess it's giving me a lot of time to actually be looking around. Okay, no, I'm not gonna look at that. Okay, I'm not gonna stay at that. It was green anyways, but still, you got my point. I need to be careful here.
At the roundabout, take the first exit. Exit now.
Okay, I need to be careful with my trailer because it's a double one. I don't want it to get stuck.
At the roundabout, take the third exit. Keep right. Exit now.
Okay, I'm gonna need some speed here. Come on, truck. You got this. It's not that heavy. Oh, we even have an acceleration band. Ooh, nice. We have acceleration passage as well. It's not a short entrance. All the time in the world to get in. Well, not too much to see here, just there is this very long bridge. But this is a new area. I'm gonna try to drive in the new areas only in this stream. I don't want to actually go to a place where I was. Okay, and because the speed limit is 110, I'm gonna try to keep it to 110 as well.
Exit right. Exit right.
Because I want to be in the speed limit, but the car speed limit, so I could actually travel more and explore more without actually being Speedy Gonzalez. You got my point? I'll say there's a proper way to drive it anyways. If I were to like World of Trucks contracts, then yeah, I would have to abide to the 90 top speed in the game. The 90 kilometers per hour. Now we are driving 110. Just so we can actually see more. The car is the car. Oh my god! I guess a muscle memory of being old driving a car in real life comes to me. The truck itself is very stable at this speed. I don't see an issue of having me to reduce the speed. Okay, highway is actually finishing here. Let me reduce the speed so I'm not actually crashing. This is kind of an express route again, kind of. Okay. I guess I'm gonna be stuck here. I'm gonna look around. I'm not gonna try to overtake this guy. I wanna see the sightings, the views. They are giving me the way. Okay, perfect. But yeah, this is definitely looking good. Wild animals. I mean, it's possible. It's a forest area. I was just looking at the traffic sign. I know that there is a way you can actually see wild animals in this game. Like, they can spawn from time to time. What? Hey, yo? Excuse me? What happened there? What did I suppose? Was I supposed to actually give the way? Nah, I think there was a mistake. The police had to give me the way. Yeah, they actually crashed into me. Nah, there was a bug. Like, seriously, I was having the way, and that guy was coming from the right. He crashed straight into my trailer. He didn't damage it though, but still. Okay, so this is the first bug that we encountered into this so far. Okay, I'm not gonna even try to bother to overtake him as I'm gonna take a left pretty soon. Okay, let me check my fuel. Okay, we are good. That would have been a dangerous overtake. Okay, so let me make sure that I'm having my trailer aligned correctly because we're having a double trailer. I'm gonna take my time. Okay, nobody on the way with me, so no need to crash. Because they would have literally been on me if there would have been an NPC car in the roundabout. Okay, maybe I should have stayed on that way. But I had no idea that would happen. Okay, what was the point for that AI? He went on the second just to go back to the first there. Okay, looks like the night is coming. Well, when it's gonna get completely dark, I will be just advancing the time. Because I don't want to drive during nighttime. So we can actually explore and enjoy the views. In the game right now, it's 9:18 p.m., which is kinda a little bit too light. It's too bright for a 9 p.m. local time in the game. We're having a 100 kilometer stop speed in here, so just gonna respect it. Okay, now it's a 110. It's slowly getting darker.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
I wonder if I could actually advance the time while driving. I will try. I'm gonna be driving extremely slow. But after I'm getting to a... Actually, you know what? Let me bring it to a third gear here. And let me try. Nope. That was too much. I'm not gonna try that again. Is there a way for me to load this? An autosave or something? I'm not trying that again. I'm gonna do it only in when I'm having the truck completely stopped, because I can't change I can move my wheel when I'm typing that in the console. Okay, now I can. Perfect. I still have enough time to deliver it. That advances in my time in the game, that command, without actually having me to stop in a certain spot. The time changed to 6 a.m. the next day in the game, instead of 9 to 10 p.m. there. And now it's fresh day, it's fresh sunrise. Clear weather as well. I didn't change the weather, it's set to dynamic. So even if it's gonna rain, it can rain if the game wants to. And that's why, guys, you should never text and drive, because that happens. It's pretty much a thing that you could actually put it similar way with texting and driving, what I was doing there. Never do that in real life. Well, in my case, I was unfortunate because whenever I was having the console popped up on the screen, I couldn't... how should I say? I couldn't move my wheel. It was completely disabled. Any of my wheel inputs were disabled.
At the roundabout, take the third exit. Exit now.
I hope nobody is on my way there. It's not. We are good. But so far so good, guys. Really enjoyable. This view, this scenery, it's amazing. I really enjoy the Nordic area of Europe. It's actually Was looking amazing even in the other DLCs, but now that they expanded it, you can actually enjoy it for thousands of hours.
At the roundabout, take the first exit. Exit now. At the roundabout, take the second exit. Exit now.
Okay, looks like we are... I think we're actually at the border. We are gonna be sailing to Finland right now. We are pretty close.
Turn left. Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Wait, is it actually here? Oh, it is, but it's on here. Wait, I'm actually confused. What is the actual entrance? Or actually, maybe it's in here. Let me see.
Okay, let's find a new route.
Is this gonna open?
A U-turn.
Oh, it actually is opening. Interesting. I didn't see the marker to travel. That's why I was confused. Yep, it's actually opening. And we are going to Vasa in Finland area. And we are gonna have to make our delivery here to Kokkola.
Rerouting. Okay, let's find a new route. Recomputing.
Recomputing to what? I was just following the way. Sorry for the burp. In case it has been captured on my microphone. Okay, so this is our trailer, guys. And our destination is, for this second delivery that we are doing in this DLC, it's Kokkola from Finland. And I'm going to be trying to pick a newer one after that and see if we can actually get higher. Maybe here around Ivalo would be an amazing one because I can see there's another kind of country road. Maybe it's like a scenic route. That would be amazing to enjoy the view of this DLC.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Okay, no train is coming. Let's go.
To turn left. Turn left.
Okay, we are good. Go. Because we are in Suomi here. Or Vasa or Suomi. I'm not sure. Is it Vasa or is it Suomi? I caught a glimpse when I was exiting the boat, and it said something about Suomi. But when the arrival mentioned something about Vasa or something like that, I can't pronounce it. I don't speak the language.
Go straight on.
But it looks good so far. Okay, I'm gonna hold. I think I'm gonna have to do a parking brake start because actually no, I don't have to. It doesn't go back. Okay, actually it does go back. Okay, parking brake start. Hope I didn't hit anybody. Normally I should drive it automatic because the trucks are having kind of an automatic transmission with smaller sequential changes. But I'm driving the realistic car style. That's why. I have to do the regular clutch and throttle. Wait, what was that guy doing? Why did it came to a complete stop? Did I hit him with the trailer? I didn't. I just realized it. I hope I didn't. Let's look a bit into the surroundings. Okay, not really too much to see in here. Guess we are gonna just proceed to the highway. If that's a highway. Need to be careful here. Is there a... Okay, yeah, this is a construction road. The random events that I added, there is a high chance that that can happen. Oops. Well, is there any damage to the truck itself? Nope. But we are getting close to Kokkola, the inland city, and make our delivery. And I think the third delivery is going to be a normal trailer. So I can actually make some actual harder parking. Because those ones you can actually have like the realistic parking experience with double trailers like this one. Can't really have that. Oh my god, I need to be careful to keep it straight when I'm moving the camera. Does that guy has a flat tire? Oh, that's an accident. Oh, okay. Interesting. I never seen that kind of event in this game before. But how did that guy get the car flipped?
Go straight on.
That was a surprising matter to me. That's why I had that way of expressing my words. My awareness. How would you flip it like that? It was literally a straight line there.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Okay, is the trailer okay? It is.
Go straight on. Keep left, then turn left. Turn left. Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
What? Oh, it's not here. Okay. I guess I was just listening to the GPS. I didn't look at the map itself. My bad. Luckily for me, I didn't have that much speed, so it didn't cost me anything. Did I damage something though? Nope.
It was a nice ride.
Okay. Yes, I'm gonna just place it here. I wish I could take the professionals one, but I'm gonna pick a smaller trailer this time. To make sure that I can actually do a proper parking. Okay, good. Parking brake. Stop the engine. And unload. Alright. Okay, let's see what else it's on the... This is gonna be our final delivery. Let's see what can we actually find. Something that will go north. More into the DLC area. Okay. Doesn't look like there's anything... Wow, those are too long already. But nothing goes in there. Why? Okay, let me check from Vasa. Still nothing. Here? I want to see if there is actually one. Oh, okay, that's actually good, but this is a little bit too short. Wow, seriously? All of this so I could actually just go to Ulu? Nah. Oh, that's actually good. All the way to Kiruna from Umea. Yeah. And it's a heavy kind of car. Okay, actually, no, it's not. It's just long. It's only 3 tones. Yeah, I think I could drive it. I have to drive here. But I'm not gonna, of course, I'm not gonna do... Oh my god, I'm actually a little bit... Nah, it's not a problem, actually. It's fine. I was wondering if I can change the time. But I can't, because I already picked. Okay, I'm just gonna fast travel to save the time. And... Okay, that's where I'm supposed to pick up the delivery. Okay, and there is 2 of them. Okay, no, I'm just gonna keep this. Can we customize it differently? Low bid, low bed, low bed. I'm gonna keep the default. Not changing anything. Alright. This is the final one that we are doing today, guys.
Ready to roll.
Okay, I'm gonna have to fuel as well. Okay. Okay, let's load it.
Okay, here we go.
Alright, it should be good. Let's do it now. So, we're having 535 kilometers, and we'll be driving here from Umea to Kiruna. Pretty long one, so we can actually get higher to the north area. Okay, not gonna need the virtual GPS. But then because it's still a pretty long one, but much shorter than the previous 2. We're still gonna have to be careful with this, how we are moving around. And for anyone that's local in this area, I apologize for pronouncing the cities wrong. I don't speak the language. I was wondering why was that piece of thing moving, but it was just like it's being moved around. Oh, thank you for giving me the space. I wonder if I actually can do it slightly. Wow, I still hit him though. Nah, that's unfortunate though. I couldn't have done better. Nah. That was the best I could do. I was trying to.
Take the first exit.
I guess this is our first official find that we are getting into this. I wish it would have been perfect, but it wasn't the case.
Exit now. Get ready to turn left.
Here? No, it's the next one.
Turn
It can be confusing sometimes the way the minimap is. Tend to be careful because it's not that heavy, this load. I could easily increase my top speed if I'm just slam it. Okay, that's interesting. This is a new kind of vehicle I'm noticing in this DLC. Nice. They are cleaning the roads, guys. Okay, I can't zoom in when I'm in this view, but still.
Then turn left. Turn left.
Is this still there? Yeah, it still is. Nice. Okay, so that's actually a new kind of vehicle. I'm not sure if it is in the other DLCs, but I'm seeing it for the first time in this one, in this Nordic Horizons.
At the roundabout, take the second exit. Exit now.
Yeah, I know I could use the autopilot for the speed, but I don't really want to. I've seen pretty much that it looked more like a local countryway instead of highway.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
So I'm just gonna use the pedals myself to keep the speed.
Exit now. At the roundabout, take the second exit. Exit now. At the roundabout, take the second exit. Exit now.
Alright, looks like we are out the town. 997 kilometers. I should be able to... Can I finish the delivery on this without refueling? 526. I might be able to, if I'm saving enough. Which that most likely won't happen because I'm not economically changing the gears all the time. But there is a very slight chance I might not have to refuel. But if I'm getting close to like 300 kilometers, I might be do it regardless, just to make sure. Okay, so the top speed is 110. So I could actually get it higher without actually raising suspicions to the speed limits. I have enabled the car speed limits just so I can actually drive faster and explore more while still being respectful. Even though I know that I'm breaking the rule that I have to keep it the top speed 90 kilometers per hour as a truck delivery. I'm not Speedy Gonzalez, but I'm not keeping that either, so I can actually enjoy more.
Go straight on.
And I know pretty much that there are a lot of people that are playing this game and they don't really like to keep the rules, the driving rules on. They disable it and just like do what they want. But what's the point of the simulation anymore after that? You could just like play Need for Speed. And that's probably my opinion. Maybe some other people might be wrong about it. They'd say that, oh, Blackie, you are stupid. That's not the reason. That's a stupid reason. But I would say, why would you play a simulation game If you don't want to like simulate stuff.
Keep right, and then continue straight on. Go straight on.
Okay, I might be actually moving the camera from time to time, but I just want to like admire what we are driving to, like the area. That's why I'm still doing that from time to time. It's not always like to.
And then continue straight on.
It's not always the driving rules, like looking for the signs and stuff. Pretty much, I just like enjoy the view because it definitely looks amazing. $110 again.
Go straight on. At the roundabout, take the second exit. Exit now.
Okay, it's still high up in the revs. I'm gonna keep it to 4th or 50. Nah, bro, why? That was unfortunate. The traffic signs changed to red. Right here. Why would you do that? Wait, is it? But is it for me though, right? Why is it honking? Wait, am I actually supposed to pass? Okay, now it's green. Never mind. I would not be able to test it out. In my country, even if it's on the left side, I still have to stop.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Wait, what? It's blocked? Something happened in there. Okay. How can I detour this? Normally I have to go left and do that. So if I go forward... Oh, I could just detour it like this. I don't know. Nah, you know what? Screw it. Let's do this. We're having a detour, guys. Oh, actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna buy from the traffic rules. Sorry, game. I wanna see what's the deal. Don't do that in real life, guys. I just wanna see what happened.
Turn right.
Oh boy. This car is burned to a crisp here. Okay, I'm gonna do the cheeky move. How did you do that, sir? Why are you raving it like that? It's dangerous.
Go straight on. Go straight on.
I think I actually did the right thing to... If this is the scenic route. I wasn't sure if the other one it was the scenic route or not, because I wanted scenic routes, also known as country roads, like this. Because that was the purpose. I wanted to explore this, but while not being on the highway that much, or too much. Okay, this is a 100 kilometers now. Like, let's place it to 6th.
Go straight on. At the roundabout, take the second exit. Exit now. At the roundabout, take the second exit. Exit now. Go straight on.
Okay, not here. Next one. Sometimes it can be a bit confusing with those. If I'm only listening to the GPS speaker.
Exit now. straight on.
How much fuel I have left? 624 to 75. I should be fine with this. That's a nice area. Yeah, as I mentioned, I'm looking around too. I would just want to enjoy this while driving at the same time. You know what, let me actually refuel. Even though I don't really need. Just gonna add a bit.
Okay.
I think I have enough to complete this, but I wanna like have it filled up. So let me do it quickly here. Yep, they're not the best parking. At least it works. Okay. Now I don't have to worry about it anymore.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Oh, okay. I can't do it from here. Fine, game. Maybe some borders would have been nice. As I disabled them by mistake. I think I might have disabled the borders by mistake. Which makes sense.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
I didn't take damage back there because I was driving very, very slow. He couldn't give me damage that. But I'm gonna check the truck status here. Nope, it didn't give me anything. Okay, so what was my destination again? Kiruna. That's where we are delivering. We are still a long way to go. 214 kilometers left. $50 kilometers in here. Oh, okay, it wasn't the cop car. How did I get a big fine there? Because I have the fines enabled for not respecting the driving rules. Apart from the top speed, which I'm using the car speed limits instead of the truck speed limits. Now it's back to 100. Okay, still 100. We are good.
First exit. Exit now. At the roundabout, take the second exit. Exit now. At the roundabout, take the first exit. Exit now.
Oh, I think it's gonna start raining. The clouds are starting to add up in the sky, as you can see there. Those look like rain clouds. So we are gonna finish the delivery on the rain. By the way, it looks like it's not too late in the game to start raining. To get dark. I mean, sorry, nighttime.
Get ready to turn
Or maybe not yet. No rain yet. Why is there a 50? I didn't even see a city sign. Or town or anything related to that. Last 50 kilometers, guys. We are getting close.
Straight on.
Well, there's no need for me to overtake anymore because we already reached the destination. Or should I do it? What's happening? This guy just slowed down. Now, even if I wanted to, I couldn't. There is this corner here. A lot of vehicles coming on the opposite way. The oncoming lane. I'm just gonna stay behind him.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that car coming because of the window of the mirror.
Exit now. At the roundabout, take the first exit. Exit now. Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Okay, hopefully we can actually do a normal parking here.
This is where it ends.
Yes, exactly. We can. Where do you need it? We can actually do a proper normal parking, realistic one with this. Okay, we have to park it all the way there. Okay. Oh wait, let me disable the camera movement because that's in the way. Okay. All right. There we go. Okay. Let's unload it. Or looks like there's gonna be actually raining starting in the game pretty soon. With the clouds. Or maybe just nighttime, I don't know, I have no idea. But yep, without any further ado guys, this is actually a good point to actually be wrapping it up because there's definitely more that can be explored into this, but I'm gonna leave it for a different stream. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed yourself as well, as much as I enjoyed streaming this. And as I mentioned earlier in the beginning of the stream when I started, our stream schedule is gonna have a different change due to my new job. But keep in mind that I'm not going anywhere. I'm still gonna be keep streaming, but because of this new probation time and what's gonna happen to me, I will be actually having a different schedule. But to summarize it, I'm not gonna start anymore at 6 p.m. local time the way I started today, for example. I'm moving the streams to start all the way back again to 8 or even 9 p.m. East European time, GMT plus 2. I might be streaming a little bit less often than I used to this week, so I can actually get acquainted with the new job. And yep, stay tuned, guys, because there's gonna be definitely a new schedule. I might be actually still bringing the longer streams for the weekend. Like I might be still starting at 6 p.m. East European time in the weekends, either Saturday or Sunday, depending on my situation. And in case there are gonna be like events in the new area or how should I say, team buildings and other things similar to those, I will be letting you all know, as there are gonna be no streams, of course, during those times. So, hey David, I'm really sorry, but yeah, unfortunately I'm wrapping it up now. Stay tuned, guys, for the YouTube community post that I will be making shortly after I'm adding the timestamps after this stream, so I can actually fill you all exactly on the details again about how it's gonna be my new streaming schedule starting tomorrow. So, thank you again, guys, as always, for all the love and the support. No worry, David, if you just joined, you could rewatch this if you want. This DLC is definitely amazing. And you can get the details about my new streaming schedule regarding with that I have to actually get acquainted with the new job as well, with the new working schedule and stuff, starting tomorrow. So, see you there. You can watch it in like an hour from now on, as I will be adding all the details after the times I'm finishing the timestamps for this stream. And for you, the audience that have been watching from the beginning of the stream and so far, or even if you joined meanwhile, thank you again for all the love and the support as usual, because without you, this channel would have not been possible at all. So stay cool, stay safe, stay awesome, and hopefully I will see you as soon as I can with the next stream. If I'm not, I'm gonna try to aim for my usual schedule of Tuesday, Thursday, and the weekends. But in case I'm not able to, due to probation, getting acquainted with the onboarding process, if I have to do something else in my own time, or I don't know, learn some new stuff that they are requiring me to do certain tasks at work, it can actually take a bit of time for that, and I will not be able to stream after I'm coming back from work, of course. But I'm gonna fill you on, guys, if that's gonna come to that. You will all know in the community post that I'm gonna be making on the YouTube channel here. So thank you, guys. See you soon. Thank you so much, David. I really appreciate it. And I will try to aim for this Tuesday for a new stream if it's possible. If not, just ring, guys, the notification bell, because it can be happening even tomorrow if it's coming to it. I'm not sure. I want to stream as quick as I can the next one, but the best bet is for Tuesday for now. So yeah, I'm gonna stop repeating myself. I know I'm saying it multiple times. It's a habit for me, but saying it once is never enough at the same time. But anyways, thank you guys so much. Thank you, David, everybody, for joining today's stream. Avenger, Nodi, Darkness, you're all amazing and legends. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye.